what makes Rina Dhaka different from Versace or Yves Saint Laurent?
Well, my God, I mean, different from Versace and Yves Saint Laurent is it's surely a big difference because I'm a designer, but I'm like at the bottom of the rung in terms of growth and expansion and influence. I mean, any fashion designer in a country which is itself a third world versus prima donnas of the fashion industry of the world. Well, I'm happy you compare me to the two any which way. It's obviously a great compliment, but there's a I don't know how to go into the depths of that, but there's vast magnitudes of difference just in the scale of our names itself. But thanks anyway for the comparison.
According to you, how conscious of Indians become?
Oh, ooh, I'm trying to stay up like I have a collar on my neck. Uh-huh. Then what do you want me to say? Sorry, I didn't hear you.
Yeah, according to you, how conscious of Indians become in terms of fashion?
I think Indians have always been fashion conscious. I mean, look at the pashminas we have. We've had kings, uh, what do you say, commission artisans to make a sari for them, probably in one man's lifetime, or fabulous textiles, fabulous forms of weaves, which are worn obviously made by Indians for Indians. And we have the whole world of designers like the ones you mentioned before use India, of course, for inspiration because we have so much to offer. I truly think we're an incredibly fashion conscious country. We've always been so. We just haven't become so overnight. With the advent of the Indian designer, we're just now trying ourselves to get ourselves a Indian fashion industry vis-a-vis the West.
Okay, how is today's fashion different from the fashion of 10-15 years?
Fashion changes. Fashion is about change. It will change not only from 10-15 years, it will change from the past 3 months to this next 3 months. It's, I don't know, 10-15 years. You can talk about attitudes changing. Fashion obviously has to change. It's not about static, it's about moving. It's about the past coming into the future. It's the past going back into the future. It's about the designer to the high streets, to the common man, or the other way, from the common man to the designer and then to the high streets. I mean, it changes. It's a flexible industry. You don't wear the same shoes you even wore 6 months ago. So where is the question of 15 years to now?
Okay, tell us about the trends of the season. Like
Trends of
styles, fabrics.
okay, so you're talking of trends for fall 2000 now, or you're talking of spring 2001.
Fall as well, spring.
We're talking of fall 2000. No, the different season trends were
Okay.
mostly the trends for fall 2000 as dictated by the world over are the colors are there is red is back, black is there, there's white, there's a lot of the 80s.
It's another thing. Why is it that more emphasis is given on bridal and party wears and less on casuals?
Well, there's a it's a very long industrial question. What you're talking about is why we are only catering in boutique style to an average certain price point beyond. The reason is we have tried now with the fashion week happening. We need buyers. We need the country's every store, every big mill, every big distributor of this country who does with the local retail system a need to come to our shows and to place orders on the product we show for us to be able to create them. Otherwise, at my high cost per piece, I'm not able to make a piece which would be probably sold for 500. I need quantities for that. I need backup, I need pre-booked advance orders, and I need a mill sector or an industrial or a finance house to back me, to be able to project me through marketing, advertising revenues, corporate revenues, which means industrial layout for such production, and of course the buyers. All that, there is no retail system in our country as far as the designer in India is concerned. That is why you don't have it.
Okay, and where do you find Indian fashion in the world now?
Well, let's first get it around in India. I mean, please give it a break. It's not like going to Miss World and becoming a Miss World. It's a lot of more to it than meets your eye. It's not just like being on a ramp and making clothes. It's about having factories, production quality, set up the latest equipments, technology, people to market you. I mean, where does we have that? So once you get that, it's easy, right? And what's the big deal about international? We have Gucci wanting to open in India because they find it a great market. I mean, first we need to get our own act together in India.
Okay, one last question. question. You've dressed up so many models. Who's your favorite, male and female?
I dress up a lot of models, but I don't have a favorite model. I can't. I mean, please. I love them all. They're very nice and they're very beautiful and they're very attractive.
Anybody you'd like to dress up you haven't as yet?
A model?
Yes.
Well, I'd love to have Kate Moss. I'd love to have Cindy Crawford. I'd love to have the works of the international ramp shows. We just can't afford them. Till that day.
Just one more question. एक थोड़ा खोल के करना. Just repeat this. Fashion is a tax imposed upon the vanity of the rich.
Okay, if you believe so. But fashion can also be a vice versa. It can also come from street to the rich and can go the other way from the rich to the streets. I mean, you can look at the streets for fashion because as fashion icons. But it's bought by the rich because they set the trends. They're the ones who fly in the jets. They're the ones who wear the Manolos and they put on your clothes and everybody follows. I mean, if Sofia Coppola wears one dress, the entire country of America wants to go buy that dress. It's because they want to create the heroes. Why do you love Hrithik Roshan? Please. What's the need? It's just because you want to create the heroes for yourself. You want to look like them. Same way, you want to look like the rich, famous lady, and that's why the need for her to wear those clothes which make her look like one, be like one, feel like one, and then you want to make the copies. The copies want to be the same. That's how it is, I guess, in the world. You are the makers of people like them.
Old fashions are laughed at, and new fashions are religiously followed.
Old fashions are laughed at and new fashions are religiously followed. You just get tired of the same thing. You just get tired of hearing that song again and again, again and again, and that you want to just can't bear hearing that again. And yet, the same way with fashion, after about 10 years in nostalgia, you really want to hear that song again, and it's hip to bring it back. So I guess it's a cycle all over the world to bring back the old, to make new, to invent, or whatever. Thank you.